Hello everyone, this is Lolly and I have a project I want to share with you today, and that is the mini album we just made with the Photoplay Tulla and Norbert materials and also the Folio 2, it's called, kit from Photoplay. So this is just so fun. This has been one of the most wonderful things that I have done in a long time. I have so enjoyed this. I'm going to zoom in a little bit and show you what I made and then show you what went into it. And then underneath, I will give you a link to Julie's video series that she did on this. I sent her a kit for this as a design team member for me, and she made this and showed the process video. So I'll give you a link to her, all her videos in the series, and I'll give you a link to where you can purchase the kit yourself. Now let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. We've got to make sure that you can still see all of it there. So now, there also are instructions that Photoplay has put out for this as well. So when I say that I veered from the instructions, this is so you'll understand what I'm talking about. So I have this tied on here. Julie did the same thing. She did a nice tie around hers. The instructions said to put the twine under this paper, under that paper, and under this paper, and neither Julie nor I liked the idea of having it under the paper, so we just wrapped ours around it. I'm using this really cute black and white twine. On mine, I have foam under this cut-apart card here, so here and here, so this just travels underneath the card, and I have used Fabri-Tac to adhere it. I also use these little embellishments here from, they're Queen & Company, and I also put a little tiny button there, and I used glossy accents on some of the flower petals. So let's open up, and you already saw the back here. This little strip here is extra. There's so many papers and stickers in the collection that you will have lots of extras to play with. So this is kind of how they had the layout. Let me slide over here. There we go. How they had the layout, except that I added this here as this little cut apart, and I just glued the sides as a tuck spot, and I put rickrack on the bottom, and I sewed this little button to it. I thought it was really cute in the corner there. Now, I actually made a mistake, and it works, and I like it, so I'll explain that to you. This is almost pretty much the way they had it. Julie had a great idea to use acetate for this pocket. The company just had it a bare open sticker. And then you're on your own making a tag for the inside here. And I had put this sticker on the outside, and then I went back and watched Julie's next video, and she did the same thing with hers. She put the sticker there. And this sticker was supposed to go up here on their instructions, but I didn't. I liked that. What's up, Gnome? It's just so cute. And I add a little bee here as well. Okay, so what I did that I wasn't supposed to is these two pages here, I glued them in kind of backwards. I folded the flap to the left and glued it on instead of folding it to the right and gluing on. So that meant that they were glued over like a ½ an inch instead of over this way. So you see there's a gusset here and here, and the gussets were supposed to be on the right side. So there was a tab that came out from here, and it folded around and tucked into this card. But since I didn't do it right, I had all this extra space here, and it just meant that my book didn't shut right. So that's why I just didn't do the tab, because it didn't work out as well. So, and this is just fine with me. I like it. And so I added these up here in this part, and the little bee that wasn't in the instructions. There's a little folder here. They give you instructions on how to do this. So you would need to use your own white cardstock to complete some of the things in this kit. I added this and the rickrack. Julie had this idea to add the rickrack between the pieces, the quilted pieces, so to speak, and it was so cute. They really did ask for us to have the stripes longer than this, and I totally messed that part up. What it means is whatever color you have the long stripe is what's going to show through this tab, and that's fine as well. So this still has a pocket in it because that tab was supposed to fold over and go in there, and I just put this Admit One to the Secret Garden in there, and it And I added some rickrack here that wasn't in the original plan. And then there are a lot of stickers, so much ephemera in this. I made this really cute. They give you dimensions on what sizes to make all the tags. I used a flower punch and then a circle punch inside that to do all of my tags there. And this is one of the cut aparts in the collection. And I did the same thing with the tag on this one. Plus, I also put an eyelet in there. It's a flower-shaped eyelet that used to be from Stampin' Up. I don't know if they carry them anymore. I got mine at a second-hand store. Gnome, Sweet Gnome. And this is the waterfall collection. I did this one different on purpose. This is magnetized. And I added a little sticker here. What I did differently was let's see if I can show you. The waterfalls all have a little fold-down area that you can glue onto your paper like this. But I turned it over, and I actually glued them on like this because they lie flatter that way. It just makes it so flat when you do that. Which meant that I had more of a room on the top here instead of on the bottom under all of them. And so I put What's Up Gnome there. And I think the plan also was these decorative papers were only supposed to cover like the bottom inch or so, and I just carried them all the way up. I just thought they were so cute that I couldn't get enough of these papers. And I like the bees so much that I did 2 bee patterns here. And on this here, I added a little Secret Garden sticker from the collection. And again, that's magnetized. The other pocket here, I stuffed full here. Look at the tag they had us made, and I put some of you have extra gnome stickers. They're so cute. And these were also in the collection. Just so fun. And then this, I added the words Sticker Carefree from the collection. Hello, Gnome. Everything in here is so fun. I was just blown away by how fun this paper is. I couldn't get enough of it. I mean, you'll be tempted. You know how you hoard paper? It was impossible to not hoard this paper. Every little tiny scrap I'm saving. So they didn't have you actually decorate any of this except for just putting the basic papers on there. So I added this to Gnome. Oh, Gnome, you didn't. Love it. I added a little gnome there. And this is optional. They say making file folders is optional, and that we could use their cut file, which we haven't been able to find, but Julie figured out how to use the Weir Memory Keeper tab punch to make these really cute. They're 5 by 7 to make these really cute tab dividers here. You could put your photos in between or even on them, and how to layer the paper on them as well. So I just followed her little tutorial in her video to make those. Those are so sweet. And you could do this closure, or you could magnetize it. They suggest that in there too. Now mine, when I have it open here to the waterfall, mine goes left, right, left, right, left. Oops. Falling out, left. And that's how mine closes. The way that I had put my pages in there sideways instead, put them in there facing the wrong way, I should say. So what comes in this kit I want to show you. First of all, it's the Folio 2, and that is the pre-cut apart kit. Oh, I should leave this open to show you. If you do this, and Julie and I noticed something, and that if you do this, is to go ahead and look ahead through the instructions. You will get the instruction sheets from me as well. Look ahead and see anywhere where there's a thumb notch that you might want to punch out ahead of time. Because if you can do that ahead of time like this here, before you glue the pages together, it would be so much easier. So there's the folio kit. They're all cut apart. The only thing is at the little triangular pockets, it's a square and you just have to cut it in half diagonally. That's the only thing, but it is pre-cut, has written instructions on the inside, and it has pictures of the finished pages like this. So this is in the kit, and the actual paper collection is in the kit. I need to zoom back out a little bit. and I know it's shiny. So this is in there. It's Tulla and Norbert by Becky Moore. And so it's 12 sheets of double-sided 12 by 12 papers and 1 sheet of stickers. And they are just delightful. It just tickled me playing with this. And there's the back, which is the sticker sheets. More than you're going to need. So those 2 things there, and the instructions, which are 3 pages. Those of you who already ordered their kits, I have emailed you a copy of these, but the ones who order from now will get this in their order. And as a gift from me, I'm giving you this Photoplay Tulla and Norbert ephemera pack. It retails for $5, and I'm including that as my thank you gift in these kits. So that is the kit. It is big because shipping 12-inch papers, you know, it puts it into another shipping category, and it's heavy. So that means that shipping is anywhere from $10 to $14 or so. So I just want to let you know that there has been some sort of glitch going on Etsy, and I noticed that some people who have ordered this and an additional item have found that sometimes Etsy has charged them $19 to $20 for shipping. Just be aware that I do go in and refund. That is an error, and I am refunding all the excess shipping. So whether it's $10 or whatever it is, whatever excess shipping from the real shipping, I will refund it. So please don't let that turn you away. This has been so fun, and you will love Julie's videos and watching her assemble this. So fun, and so I just think I'm going to have to get some more of this paper because I think it's so delightful and cute. And I know I just keep raving about it, but it is so adorable. To know me is to love me. How sweet is that? So thank you for watching. I just was so fun doing this and following along with Julie on her process. Make sure you check out her videos.